Hello and welcome to the basics, a multi-boxing adventure. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to get a name that I like for this, but it's going to be something like that. This is episode 5. This episode is going to be a administrative episode, and there's going to be a few of these throughout the series. So last episode we left the tutorial, we got level 10. Now we have all our characters, but we do not have any spells beyond what we got when we started the game and got through the tutorial. I didn't buy anything like that. We have no pets, nothing set up. All our UIs are all default. Everything is absolutely basic. So what we're going to do this episode is go buy our spells, one, and then we're going to configure everything and set all those macros up. And I know I've gotten a lot of requests to do the videos like this. Instead of me cutting all this out, this is gonna be raw, uncut. Well, there might be a few if I go AFK, but for the most part it's gonna be just everything that's involved in getting everything set up for the next video. So let's go ahead and head up to the spells. If we can get up there. Somehow we have, oh yeah, we still have blessing of swiftness. So this is probably one of the most annoying parts about multi-boxing, is getting them all upstairs, especially these stairs, because they're so windy that it's hard to tell. But what I do is I run into the corner like this, and it seems like it works pretty well. When the mage gets 55, we'll be able to just call a hero everybody everywhere, which will be a significant quality of life upgrade. Alright, we lost all of them. I don't know. Okay, so the gnome got stuck on the wall there. The halfling, he got stuck way back when. See, this dark elf, she fell all the way to the bottom. Human got stuck in the first turn. That's hilarious. So yeah, these are some of the frustrations that can happen because the auto follow is not great in the game. I wish it was more pathfinding oriented, where it would pathfind to the player, and that would really help that out. All right, everybody except the barbarian, who like starts auto running as soon as I turn. All right, I think that's everybody. And right over here is the front door, so we went up at the right location. All right, and I think one of the problem is they're all running at different speeds and they have different heights, so you know, it's something to consider. All of the same race typically perform a little better. All right, everybody looks to be right here. So what I'm going to do, open a raid window, turn broadcasting on with Alt-Shift-R. I'm going to move to the side like this, which will break follow. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but that is what I do. So first things first, I gotta see if we have any money. We have 12 platinum. You know, this is a fresh everything, so we got what we got at this point. I like a fast destroy on because I like to live wild and loose, and that is pretty much it. So these kobold items can't be sold. And we can go ahead and sell that. We got another platinum. Let's see here. Clean out that. What is this junk? Those are healing potions that they gave us. Let's get this in there. Try to just get everything in the bag, really. Alright. So yeah, let's go down here. Now, Shadow Knights don't have very many spells starting out, right? So we're like level 10. There should be like, I don't know, 1 or 2 spells. I can't imagine there's very many. And they're all going to be really cheap. 16 platinum is going to significantly... What? 80? What? Someone put level 60 spells on this guy for some reason. Oh, someone sold them back to him. Alright. Okay. So, Sense Dead, Locate Corpse, Biz to Undead, Disease Cloud, which is going to be our main ability. Siphon Strength. Leering Corpse, it's a pet, but it sucks. Despair, I think that's the debuff. Numb the Dead, that's a lull. And Endure Cold. Alright. Let's go ahead and get all these scribed. And, you know, over time, all these spell sets and everything's going to evolve in however we decide to do certain things. So nothing is in stone at any point in this whole entire ordeal. We can just... I was going to say, why didn't we put those on? I was about to destroy them. What is this? Crude Defiant. Right, those can go. And we got 2 more spells. Let's double check we bought everything. If you show this only items I can use, it removes all the spells that you've already bought. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Clean Darkness. And I don't really care about anything else. Cling, we'll just save this one for later. When we get level 11, that'll give us Snare. Alright, I'm going to run this guy back up to the top. I don't know if anybody else has any money. I haven't looked at anybody else's thing yet. But we're going to do the halfling next. He has 12 platinum too. So I guess we'll just keep the money on the other one. I usually pass the money around until it gets to somebody, but somehow they all have a little bit of money, which is good. I'm not sure what gave them that. All right, we're at the cleric vendor here. Actually, before we do that, let's do a little housekeeping. We can destroy the newbie tunics. Don't need that. We don't need the gloom iron plate gauntlets. They're trash. I like to turn fast destroy on. What are these? Plate boots. I don't know why they didn't put their boots on. We got a Glooming Deep Kobold Club and a Polished Club. Definite upgrade there. And then destroy the old one. Destroy the bandages. Probably could destroy that too. We could sell that. Just eat that. Get it out of our bags. There we go. So we can sell this quiver. We don't need it. Not sure why it gives it to us during that quest, but it is what it is. All right, so clerics have a lot of spells. They used to get spells every, I think, 4 or 8 levels. Now you get them like constantly, so this will take a little time to buy all these initial spells. And they're all fairly cheap, right? They're like, what, 4 silver? So we might be able to get most of them. I like to buy all the spells no matter what. Just because you never know when you need something, right? And it can, it can be really painful to not have a spell you need when you need it. There we go. We got a new heal. Got some nukes. We got gate. I'm not sure what sanctuary is. All right, we're out of room. We're gonna have to buy bags. That's gonna be one of the things we're gonna need to do. Probably during this episode when that's back in Crescent Reach, so we'll origin everybody back there. All right. So we still have money. So as you can see, we have 15 platinum. So that's pretty good. So we got a few more spells here. Looks like we got some buffs. And that's gonna be something that we're gonna have to do. I'm super lazy with buffs when I play when I multi-box, like super lazy. Like I want group buffs before I even really do any of that stuff. So there we go, and we got another heal spell. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy the symbol, which is the next level 11 spell. So I'll have to do that later. What we'll do is probably every 5 to 10 levels we'll come do all this again. So there'll be these update videos like this, depending on how bad it is, right? If we're getting like completely destroyed, we'll have to do that. And I'm not gonna worry about setting up the spells yet until I have everybody's spells, so I can kind of see what I'm dealing with across everybody. So this video is gonna be slightly long, I'm expecting. It's just a matter of going through and buying all the spells, parking them all right back here, and going to the next one. All right, who are we on here? We're on the Enchanter. She is down below, yeah, under the Ranger. Right up next to the Wizards, and she was the character I was using as the my loot merchant, so she's gonna have more money than anybody else, I believe. Yeah, like everything in this bag here is gonna be probably sellable, and I did claim that larger bag on her just to make my life easier. But yeah. All right, so gotta move this out of there. That I don't want to sell this Crude Defiant to a vendor. We'll take that. Crude Defiant actually sells in the bazaar, and I've already set up a character for this group on the Wizards account, and so we'll have that character for selling all of our stuff. Wow. That can go there. Cobalt parts, we'll sell those. And then, as always, I always send all the trade skill items to Normergard, because he's a good guy, and we like to keep him in trade skill items so his inventory is always full. That is that's how that works. If his inventory is not full, then I'm doing something wrong. All right, I think everything else can I would get rid of that crap too. All right, so we'll go to this first vendor right here. Then we can just click on the bag and see it tells us that it's worth 36. The contents of this bag is worth 36 platinum. Go like that, sell all that, perfect. Deal with all the rest of that later when we get real bags. All right, we sort by level. This lets us see all the spells, then just go one by one and buy them. We'll have to go buy tiny daggers for the Enchanter so she can summon a pet. There's a guy over by the bank that sells those. Alright. And Enchanters, Wizards, and Druids have a lot of extra spells that most of the other classes don't get. The illusions that Enchanters get, the supports that the Druids and the Wizards get. So those classes are going to take a little bit more money for spells as you're leveling up. Alright, looks like we got another animation. Enchant Silver, Enchant Clay, Illusion Gnome, the best illusion in the game. Or Enchant Clay, Alliance. I think that's the first slow, and another animation. Wow, I didn't realize there was 3 of them before we got here. All right, now we're level 10 spells. And what's the level 11 stuff? Wow, there's a lot of level 11. Look at that. Charm, I don't plan on doing that right now, so we'll just leave all those. And as you can see, we almost have 40 spells for level 1. So we're gonna go ahead, scribe all of these. I said level 1, I meant level 10. There we go, perfect. So it's just a matter of just right clicking them. Previous versions you had to like find an empty thing in your inventory, in the spell book, click it, and go through pages like that. This is significantly better for usability, getting spells in like this, especially when you have so many spells. All right, almost done. Then we'll double check, make sure we bought everything. All right, it recalibrates and we're good. We got everything up to level 11. So we have a 56 platinum left over on this character. So we actually kind of made money killing those extra kobold shaman mobs for the stabs and stuff. All right. Next is the human mage. Yeah, the human mage. So she has 17 platinum. I don't even know. None of them wore their boots. I also claimed a bag on her, apparently. I don't even remember doing that. Let's kind of sort these so I can kind of figure out what's going on. That is the newbie bat thing. We can get rid of that. And we can also destroy fast AA purchased. We're going to sell that for sure. And we'll move this one over here. I like to have my bags in like sorted order. All right, so she didn't really loot anything, so we don't have to worry about too many items. So magician spells are right up here. Go over here to Elementalist Samat. And unload some of this junk onto him. Give him the quiver. Give him the arrows. Rat paws. I have no idea why. I must have started switching the loot over to this character when I ran out of room. Alright. Gloomy Deep cloth gloves. Gloom silk. Oh, hold on, I gotta see here. Those are better. Destroy. That's better. Destroy. I'm gonna destroy the invisibility potion and the rusty dagger and the bandages. That should be fine. All right. Now mages get a bunch of spells too. We get nukes, pets. There's a pet every so often. I don't remember what it is. It used to be every 4 levels you got 4 pets, I think, and then they kind of broke it up. So we got a water pet now. We gotta go buy malachite for her pet, and that's the same place we need to get tiny daggers, so swing by there at some point. Not as many spells as the Enchanter, but still quite a few. And I'm gonna probably just use the largest nuke we got for macroing this for the macro's sake. All right, we're at level 10. And I personally don't like doing the rains. I've tried that on previous mages. The rains something always happens, or I've actually killed my mage doing rains because I wasn't paying attention. So I don't even bother with that anymore. It's slightly more efficient, but all these characters are gonna have mounts at some point, so it's not even gonna be a concern I'm worried about. I've never had mana issues on my mages. Only druids are the only ones I've had mana issues with in the end game. All right, we almost got all these memorized. And let's do one more double check, make sure we got everything. Sometimes there's lag. As you can see, we did not get a few of these spells. And the server's been really laggy today, so. Oh, and we did have all the spells. Oh, we just actually bought them again because they were in the main inventory. That sucks. All right. Oh, I can just resell those back to the vendor, I hope. There we go. And we should already have all those. I can sell them back for 1 silver. They were all low level. It's not really a big deal. More of a concern when you're high level and they cost thousands each. All right, looks like we're good there. Got all her spells. All right, who is this? This is Haberdash the Great. And it seems like all the characters did not equip their boots for some reason. All right, wizard spells are over here under these tomes next to the enchanter spells. So let's go over here. Let's mouse. I like this sensitivity to be around there. This makes it easier to play the game I like. All right, go here, sell that. Can we sell that? We can. 3 platinum for that. Rat ears. Oh, I didn't do his newbie quest. That's hilarious. All right, I'll do that when we run back through. All right, so we sort these. I don't think we'll have very many gates until like in the mid 20s, 30s. So we got a little bit of time on those. So let's just start buying these. There we go. Perfect. So there's a lot of nukes. I'm just gonna use the biggest one we can use for most of this. It's not gonna be the most optimal. We'll have to figure out, later on the best ways to optimize a lot of this stuff, but early on, it's not gonna matter. I probably won't be dealing with the summoned items as much on the mage. I'll have to macro those and get those set up in a certain way, but it's gonna be I'm talking about the clickable damage dealing summoned items. I'll make pet armor and stuff for everybody, but there's a lot of like clicky stuff that the mage can summon that may or may not get used because of how lazy I am. All right. Let's check one more time. And the wizard is done. He doesn't get bind affinity to 12. The cleric already got it. Our first gate is 17 for Nexus. Where's the knowledge? Knowledge portal is like 30 something. That's like my favorite spell, just to get us back here. When he gets enough loyalty points, I'm gonna buy the anchor stuff so I can teleport them back to their guild hall without any effort. I like to log all my characters out in the guild hall and stuff like that. It's just the best place to go. All right, what is this? Gloom leather boots. 2 strength. What is this? Gloomy deep boots. All right, so those are better. Not sure why you have like a full set of gear, but everybody else is like got nothing. All right, sharpened dagger. 17's when she gets dual wield. I looked that up. All right, so the Beastlord pets should be right. It's tomes. They're up 1 more, I think. Right up here. Let's unload some of this junk. Rat ears. Keep the bone chips. I'm gonna sell the invisibility potion now that I know it's actually worth something. All right. So let's sort by level. So sensed animal. Endure cold, cure disease, flashlight, minor healing. All right, there's our first pet, level 8. I guess that's a pet heal. There we go. Not as many spells like some of the other ones, because the Beastlord is actually a hybrid class and not a caster class, so they get half as many spells on par with like a what class? Paladin or Ranger. Shadow Knights too, they're all hybrids. Alright, it looks like we got everything already in our book. Let's double check. 11 is the next one. And it looks like we're good. And I'm not gonna buy any of the other ones because it's just gonna get to the point where I'm like having to change all the behaviors and stuff of the whole macro, because they're gonna get new spells that change quite a bit. All right, so now we got all our spells. Let's get out of here. Go over here. We need books. I mean, not books. We need backpacks. And the only place I know to buy backpacks is in Crescent Reach. But we also need to go get some pet reagent stuff, so we're gonna do that here in a second. Get everybody over here. I think this is the right drop down. All right, I'm gonna drop, and I'll probably have to move everybody else because they're not gonna. Yeah, the short guys got stuck. All the girls landed right there. That's funny. All right, drop you back 1. Okay. Hopefully nobody died from fall damage. All right. This is extremely laggy. I have models on so I can actually see my characters. So apologize for that. It's the only thing in the game that drops my frame rate is that single little instance right there. Okay, so Cleric. There we go, Mage. So the Mage has 19 platinum. She needs malachite. I should be able to buy a stack of malachite. It's 5 silver. Yeah, there we go. 5 platinum for 100 of those. Not that bad. We'll need that for summoning our pet. The Enchanter, she's gonna need tiny daggers. So we grab a stack of those. 1 platinum for those. Her pet's not as good. Can't control it really, but works out. And the Beastlord doesn't need anything for hers, so we're good. Everybody should be good there. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna origin everybody to I'm gonna origin everybody. I'm trying to think of Crescent Reach. God, I couldn't think of the name. Origin is not in the special. It is right here. Hotkey that. And while I'm doing it, I should hotkey throwing heroes. Drop that one right there. All right, I'm gonna origin this guy. And we'll origin them one by one. I'm gonna turn on auto grant while I'm in here. There we go, perfect. I don't think there's anything that's gonna auto grant until 51, so it's not a big deal. Though there are some damage increasing AAs, but I don't know if everybody gets those or they're like auto grant only kind of thing. or you have to like actually put points into them. It's what class is this? Like it's like innate something. I don't see one for a mage though. It's just melee. Throwing heroes. Origin. Special. Throwing heroes. Alright, Origin. And as I said, this is going to be long form. Getting all this set up takes, takes time, and I did cut all that out in the last series, and I get a lot of questions on all of that stuff. So there we go. Somehow his origin's over there. I'm over here, and they're over there. All right. Is she gonna origin? There we go. That one that's taking a little bit of time. All right, let's get them all coming to me. And let's see where the Beastlord pops in at. Okay, so she popped in here. Maybe priests, casters, and hybrids have different spots. I'd have to see what a pure melee would go. That's kind of interesting. I've never noticed that before. All right, let's get everybody to use their little speed token thing so they can go faster. And Haberdash, the wizard, did not turn in his guild note, so we're going to go turn that in too as we make our way to Crescent Reach. Which is in this big old building right here. I can't remember what I did with that in the video for episode 3. Or no, episode 4. That was when we ran through here. I don't know if I cut all that out or if I just did like fast forward through it. Still trying to figure out what's the best. Alright, where is the Wizard Guildmaster? Right there. Give that to him. And we could just go ahead and destroy that. We just wanted to get that flag done. Alright. They're good to go. And right over here is Crescent Reach. Now, inside of Crescent Reach, there is also a vendor that sells weapon augs. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of those for the Shadow Knight here. Which is something I was talking about on stream when I was playing the Monk not too long ago. Alright. I'm going to park everybody. Actually, I'm going to take them over here. Now, where is this bad guy? I totally forgot. He's on one of these sides. It's not there. Yeah, general supplies. Mastering Kapari. Alright, let's get all them on break and all follow. So, right here. Sells backpacks, and we could just buy enough to fill in all of our inventory slots. Deal with sorting all those in a minute. And do that on everybody. Just so they're not having items sitting in their main inventory. Causing me to buy spells twice when I'm not paying attention. And these are 6 gold each for this merchant. At this point, we should have enough money for that on everybody. If not, this lady has the most money. All right, we need to move some stuff around so she can actually buy these. What is this? Crude Defiant Club. There we go. All right, so I can sell that for gold. I can sell the quiver for platinum. I gotta clear that one out. And I didn't parcel off all this junk to my merchant, so I gotta do that too. There we go. And now we just need to buy enough bags to fill in all the spots. There we go. She's good. Let's move this out of her main inventory. But this is the best place I've found to get bags. You can buy tinkering boxes, the toolboxes. You can do that too, but I don't like the sound they make when they open. And I know. And then I have a gnome, so it's gonna cause him to like have to deal with that every time he opens those. So I just do these backpacks. It works best for me anyway. So if there's alternate, you can actually buy the toolboxes right next to the bank in POK. So might be faster, but I should have bought these on the way there. But I was trying to get to POK so I could stop the video because I was tired on that last episode. All right, there we go. Got all our bags on her now. Perfect. All right, everybody has their stuff. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this congratulations thing. I hate this. Okay. Let me break you guys off, or I can go find out where this vendor is. All right. Let's do the find window. Now, someone had told me the name when we were on stream, and I totally already forgot. Name of the guy. So give me a second to find him. There we go. Melee augments. Force prevents me, so that means it's upstairs. I'm not going to worry about doing the Beastlord. These are... I'm just getting one so I can get a little extra taunt out of this. Alright. Melee augments. There we go. So what are the options here for us? Here we go. Wolfenite. So this is the Wolfenite. This is the tanky one in my opinion. It's a stun with a 10 damage. Kind of like a lower, weaker Acacia, but it's actually 37 platinum, so we can't even buy it. So that's unfortunate. I didn't realize how much it was, so not a big deal. We are Shadow Knight. We don't need it that much. But now that's where they are. If you were made a warrior or something like that, you'd want to buy one of those and then buy the next one, the next level up, and then put one your offhand, one your main hand. But didn't work out for us because we didn't have enough money on us. All right. Let's go back to Plane of Knowledge, and we'll start configuring all the spells and stuff. Actually, let's just do it right here so we can practice on these newbie mobs before we head out to the next level. All right, so first things first, let's get the Shadow Knight set up. Let's look and see what we got spell-wise. Disease Cloud is a good aggro thing. We got this pet. We're gonna pull up Life Tap, and we're gonna pull up Despair. I'm not gonna worry about this level 1 pet. It's always been trash to me. So what I'm going to do, as soon as the spell loads, I'm going to copy UI You can set up your UI however you want. I have a specific character's UI that I like, and I'm going to copy in his buttons and load out too. And we'll make some changes to that once it's loaded. There we go, loading up. There we go. And if you watched my Holdred series or anything like that, you'll see that this is my Paladin's UI. I really like it. And we're going to use it for this one. I might be able to share it if anybody wants this, but I mean, literally it's just dragging default UI stuff around. So I'm not 100% sure if anybody would want that. Well, let me know. So I just need to remove all these things that we don't have, right? Like that. And we have, buttons now. These are all tied to his layout and his thing right here. So his follow is not anything. It's just a button follow. I don't know why it did that. Follow me. There we go. Just now I know every time I hit it, we go like that. Right. What? There we go. So it'll just tell in party that to follow me. All right, spam button. This is gonna be the button we like hit every all the time, right? So let's go ahead and get some things set up in here. So we're gonna do bash, taunt, and maybe disarm, I don't know. All right, so we have attack on, do ability 2, which will be taunt, and hide corpse. And now we don't have stuns here, so we'll just rename this to spam 2, I guess. So this is going to be cast 1, cast 2, and cast 3. No, cast 4. Jeez, what did that? He got smoked. I don't know what was going on there. What did you do? That's painful. All right, we'll fix that here in a second. Let's turn off Alt Shift B. No, Shift T, right? No, which broadcast? There we go. Alt Shift M turns off the key mapping, so I can hit numbers now and they are not going to do anything. So we'll do cast 3 here. This is just casting all our spells over and over again. We don't have snare yet, so we'll take that out. Don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. Go. We got that on there twice. So let's go here to special. Something I like is steadfast servant. Put that next to your lesson button, because it gives you this. It lasts about the same amount of time, but it gives you haste and heals you and all kinds of cool stuff. So it's very nice. I don't need that there. These are all set to paladin spells. I like the layout here. Is really what we're going for. So yeah, open him. He's still bound in the, I didn't rebind him. Bind them all in plane of knowledge, so. Let's run him back. But you don't lose experience until like level 11 anyway, so it's not a big deal. Where are we? There's the waterfall. Come on. There we go. Escape. All right. Back to our Shadow Knight here. So I'm going to leave that on 1 because I might use that for pulling. Actually, I'm going to use Disease Cloud to pull for now. All right. That looks like we're kind of set up there for him. Let's get him. Where is the auto run like that direction, dude? Okay, who is this? This is the Cleric. So what we're going to do is copy layout. Same layout I'm going to use again. I just want them all to have the same consistent layout. And while we're waiting on him, go ahead and do it for all of them. And we won't have to do this the next time we go through this. It's just a matter of getting all set up right now. Where is it? I scrolled right past it, didn't I? All right. There we go. Just run up here. And let's go ahead and get it pre-selected so we can just bring it up. No idea why what he was doing to he must have attacked a guard or something, I don't know. Copy layout. And same thing for you. Just copy all the buttons that the other character has. It's fine. So if anybody wants this, my UI holderage Bristlebane, just let me know and I can put that I and I somewhere. But it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of what I got going on here. All right, so for some other reason, these buttons here, you have to resize them. They don't stay the same size you have on the other UI. So just drag that, and I remove the spinners because I don't really care about them. This one is too big for some reason. I think it was because I made that one larger. All right, so cleric spells, we're gonna get rid of all those, right? Healing. Let's see what I got here. We have a center. What is sanctuary? What? That's interesting. Alert you if something moves. Let's do a nuke there and a nuke there, right? So these are, one's undead, one's alive, but this one seems to be, this one's better for undead though. So kind of gives us that ability to do a little damage. So we're gonna go ahead and save our spells as main. All right, I think that's all the spells we want for him. We might want like a stun. Put it down there. It's gonna be totally situational. But I don't see anything else. Strike. Yeah, all right. So our macros are still the same. We didn't lose them, so that's good. All right, let's double check. Cast one, Hobbs. There we go, perfect. All right, what we're gonna want to do now is set up all of the things I like down here. I must have not clicked on one of the options, I guess, because he didn't get all the same hotkeys and stuff over. That's fine. I didn't need them anyway. So we'll put throne there, origin there, get rid of this duplicate there. Follow is set. And we don't want anything for the cleric on the main bar. We might set up a special button that'll be his spam button. So when he's not healing, he'll spam. But we're not going to do that right now. So we're going to want staunch recovery. Let's see here. Where is it? Where are this one? That one and that one. And then expedient recovery. That's like a full summon your corpse, resurrect your corpse all in one. Armor of experience. We're gonna swap those. Should probably swap these two like so. That should be good. Oh yeah, we probably want to put their agents on the bar too. And this is just convenience for me. If you don't use them, don't bother with this. All right, so he's got his spells all set up. I did save this as main. Did I save yours? No. All right, who is next? Enchanter. So let's go ahead and fix your UI. There we go. Turn off the spinners. Change the button size. There we go. And I did click all the stuff on her, so we can just throw all this stuff away. For the most part. And these are all bandolier macros that I have for my paladin to switch between his different weapons and stuff like that. I like to put certain like burns and easy access things right here for clicking, because they're not really hotkeyable the same way, I don't think. Bring that up. For some reason it doesn't save the right size. All right, let's look at spells for the Enchanter here. So in this slot right here, we're gonna put our pet. So let's go with the number 9 pet. What do we got? Detrimental. We have a slow, so slow is gonna be number 1. Actually, no, I don't want slow number 1. I want slow number 2. So we're gonna do Tash number 1, slow number 2. Disempowering, ebbing strength 3. 6 is going to be enthrall, but I mean it's not going to be something we're going to use right now. Let's get all these off the bar, kind of clean it up a little bit. Let's see, armor of experience, throne of heroes. These are all dupes. Staunch recovery. All right, your follow is wrong. All right, stand. There we go. That's wrong. Jeez, my mind is not here. Target, voxel, and then follow. There we go. I'll have to change all those. I don't remember what that was. All these spells need to be unbound from this. And totally messed that up because I didn't relock all that. I'll deal with it later. All right. So we can go ahead and summon her pet. Just so it's around. Now we can't control the mage, or not the mage, but the enchanter pet. So it's something we gotta, you know, deal with, but it's not a big deal. So let's just make a little room right here. Bring down the pet. Actually, we don't need mercenary because we're not gonna have mercenaries. My paladin uses mercenaries, so that's why he has the mercenaries, and he doesn't have pets. So there we go. And we'll drag that right back like that. That worked out perfect. And relock that. Lock that and lock that. I lock them because I randomly click in the wrong spots for some reason and it breaks everything. Okay, so do we have any buffs yet? Not really. So we don't have to worry about that right now. None of this is something we need to worry about. We're gonna self-buff ourselves. Alright, we want damage now. So our direct damage, chaotic feedback, damage over time, suffocating sphere. Alright, that should be good enough for now. We'll have to tweak that. Alright, her spam button is gonna be different than this. Alright, so pause 5, assist main. I'm gonna have to see, because that should work. I don't know why it didn't work in my other video, but we'll figure that out. Just move that up there, move that up there, and drag that up. So this is for spamming. This is not for debuffing. Debuff is going to be on 5. So we're going to see here. That's a 2 second. So pause. For 25, comma. That's 2.5 seconds. Cast 4. All right, and then we're gonna actually, let's do. Sorry, I'm making it up as I go along, so bear with me here. Let's do 3 actually. If I can hit the right keys, I can't actually see the keyboard at the moment because the microphone's in the way. All right, so we're gonna cast 5. Pause for 3 seconds. Pause for 25 and then cast 4. Pause for 25 seconds, or 2.5 seconds, cast 4 again. Pause 25, cast 4. There we go. So that should cast 5, which is our dot, and then cast our nuke 3 times. All right, that's our spam button. Let me go back to voxel. 2 is going to be our pet button, but you don't have one, so that's not a big deal. 5 is going to be debuffs. So this is going to be pause 5, assist main. So let's clear those out. that is a 1 second cast. So pause 15, cast 1. And we're probably gonna have to adjust some of these timings over time, and probably to get some of these to work. So then we're gonna pause for, let's do 3 seconds, and then cast 2. If we fail on any of these, we have no backup for it, so that's something we'll have to deal with eventually, but I'm not really concerned about it right now. And then pause 25, cast 3. There we go. So that's our debuff command. So it's going to tash, slow, and cripple all in the same thing. And then our spam button is going to spam our nukes, right? So right here in the extended target window, we're going to go up here. We're going to do group assist target right there. We're going to make a new macro. Let's see where I want to put this. Let's put it right here at 8. Assign split, I guess. I don't know. We're going to call this mez xtar 1, or no, 2. So we're going to put that yellow. All right, so we're going to do a pause 5, target, or xtar 2. I'm on the wrong character. There we go. I was wondering why. Here, stuns can work. So this is going to be, as I said, mez xtar 2. So all this can go out of this macro. So 6, so pause 5 xtar 2. And then pause 30, cast 6. All right, so this is how this works, right? When he pulls, his target is going to be right here. Whatever he's targeting is going to be a number 1 slot. Everything else is going to be everything, all the other mobs that are in our X target aggro range. So what we want to do is then target using X target 2. Go ahead and mez that one, and of course it messed up. I'll do it again. Mez xtar 2. Not sure what I clicked to break that, but whatever. So pause 5 xtar 2. Pause. What was that? 30. Cast 6. There we go. Let's go ahead and just save that. So that's what that's going to do. I'm gonna put a second cast 6 in there just in case we fizzle, which could be a thing we do early on, but eventually it's not a big deal. All right, and then we're gonna want to make that same macro again right here, but this one is for 3. Xtar 3. I'm gonna make it red, and then that is pause 5 xtar 3. Pause 30. Oh god. Cast 6 followed by another cast 6. All right. So the Enchanter, is requiring a little bit more setup, but for the most part, is fairly standard business here. All right, so the way this is going to work, when we're on our main character right here, we're going to be hitting 3 to spam, which is just his taunt and whatnot. We're also going to maybe change this around too. So 4 is also a spam. So the Enchanter does not have anything on 4, but she has something on 5. So we can hit 5 on the Enchanter. She's going to do debuff related things. 8 and 9, and eventually we'll probably do 0 also for X target 4. So if we get more than 3 mobs in camp at once, we can mez those 2, and then we just hit 8 and 9 for her to do those. Pretty simple. All right, who do we got here? We got our mage. All right, so mages are fairly simple. So let's get all the UI stuff straightened up. Show key maps. Show key map. I like to see the numbers. Just remove the spinner. Button size 115. I mean, obviously these are. This is gonna. If you use my UI, if you ask for it, I'll probably have to send it via Discord. It's probably the easiest way to send this. Unless I'll set up a Google Drive maybe. There we go. There we go. So her stuff's pretty blank. I'm not going to worry about setting all the rest of that up, I don't think, right now. But let's clear her spells. Go to direct damage. We got Firebolt and we got Shock of Blades. Shock of Blades is going to be number 1. Firebolt number 2. Down here in slot 7, we're going to have Pet. And we're going to go with Water Elemental. No, we're going to go with Air Elemental, I think. I want that stun early on. We're going to go here. We're going to get lesser shielding. So we can go ahead and summon her pet. And let's see, take a look through here, make sure we don't have anything else. I'm not going to worry about healing the pet. We do want the damage shield, so let's go ahead and grab that. Damage shield. And do you have anything else that I care about right now? Nope. All right, summon fangs, that's what we want. All right, we're gonna want to summon a fang. This is a fairly manual process, but something we have to do. Summon fang. That's gonna take a second, and we're gonna want to equip our pets with weapons. There we go. See, he's already dual wielding at this level. And then we're gonna give the Enchanter pet weapons. There's a yellow pet too. Now the Enchanter pet's not going to do anything unless we get attacked. The Enchanter gets attacked for the time being until we get some AAs and stuff. There we go. It's dual wielding now. So this is the assist we had up before, so kind of the same thing. I don't know if these have different recast times. Let me check that real quick. So let's do Shock Blades. Seem to work different. Let's see, Flame Bolt. Oh, that's annoying. It one-shots it though. Where's spell damage? Yeah, okay, we'll just use Shock of Blades for now. They have the same cast time, so let's do cast 1. Save that because it's gonna break probably. All right, these are 2-second casts, so let's do pause. 30, comma, pause 30, comma, pause 30, comma, and we'll leave that the same. And we do need, let's do this, pause 30, cast 1, and this first line needs to be pet attack. There we go. And I think she's ready. Save spells, add new, main. So we got our nuke, we got pet summons. We'll have to make more pet or more things for God, what am I thinking here? The warder here in a second. All right, but that's fairly basic. I think we're good. Just need the one button. She doesn't have any debuffs yet. Doesn't have anything, so. And right now, buffs are going to be manual for us to do. Let's see here. Let's see what other buffs Cleric has. I didn't even think about that when I was going through him. Yeah, she didn't have any buffs except for her self buff. All right, that means we're on to the wizard here. So, gotta just change these right here. Button size, 115. Button size, 115. And we can take off the spinner. Take off the spinner. Bring that over. Bring that over. All right, we can get rid of everything on his bar. I should have not did the hotkeys, but whatever. Doesn't matter. All right, stand. Pause 5. Target. Voxel. And follow. There we go. And I'm gonna deal with all this later. This video is getting kind of long, so I just want to get to the meat and potatoes of this here, right? So this is going to be pause 5, assist main. There we go. Go ahead and save that because we got to figure out what nukes we're going to use here. We have cold, fire, and magic. Just looking through, make sure we got everything we need. So right here, we're going to do lesser shielding. Right here, we're going to do resistant skin. That's like everything we got on the wizard here, right? So we have three nukes. Looks like shock of lightning is our big nuke. Shock of ice is pretty good. I don't know what the most efficient one is. 50 mana, 23 mana. Shock of ice looks like more efficient. 23, that's 46 for 100 damage. Yeah, let's go with shock of ice. That might be the most efficient. So we got that. We're gonna cast 1. I gotta figure out what the timing is on that one real quick. That's a 2-second cast, so that's pause 2.5, cast 1. Pause 2.5, cast 1. Pause 25, cast 1. There we go. Pause 25, cast 1. Of course, I forgot the slash on both of those. And there we go. Save that and save that. We don't have stuns. Don't have snare yet. Everything else I'm gonna have to go through and just remove from his bar. I'll do that in a little bit. Let's get him buffed. All right, last but not least is the Beastlord. So right here, in this slot, we're gonna put the pet. And we don't have any nukes yet, so that's pretty simple. We don't have to even deal with that. We have a assist key, which is do a 1 attack. Seems pretty standard. Let's do a pet attack also in our spam key. Make that yellow just so it's consistent across the board, and put that on 3. 3 is our spam button. All right, let's remove that. Button size 115. And button size 115. Bring that over and turn off the spinner. There we go. And everything looks fine. I just gotta figure out what row I have all these on for everybody. And target voxel follow. Let's make that yellow. Let's go ahead and summon her pet. And then we'll go back over to the mage and make some fangs. She has a wolf pet. Give it 1. And from what I understand, pets do keep their weapons when you can't cast for some reason. I can't cast. Hilarious. There we go. Can I cast now? Why can't I cast? Here, let's do this. Yeah, am I lagging out or something? It is laggy, but... Oh, she has no mana. Duh. So used to higher level characters. Alright. So for the most part, the Beastlord does not have anything else that I can see we're going to even want to cast right now. So we're good on the Beastlord here. Let's go ahead and just save this as main. She has her spam button, which is that and that. Alright, so let's see if we broke anything here. Let's get everybody a breaking follow, and then see who is not following, because I didn't. That's annoying. Alright. Oh yeah, that's why. Key map on, follow. Broadcast, get everybody like do their own thing and follow. Looks like everybody's following, so let's make sure this works. All right, I gotta set myself as main assist. That's a corpse. There we go. Here's something. All right, I'm just gonna hit 3. All right, we need something with a little bit more hit points. Just want to make sure this works, and then next episode we'll head off to Naija. Or Najina. Jeez. Alright, still not enough hit points to see. So if I hit... Okay, he's targeted. I hit 3. Wizard nukes. I think it's working. I mean, it's hard to tell with these low hit point mobs, but if I hit 3, Pets are attacking. Possibly working here. All right, I don't want to. Disease cloud this guy. All right, so I'm gonna hit 3 on the wizard. He assisted, got the Drake. All right, that's all junk. All right, let's see. Oh, there's a young puma. These have more hit points. All right, disease cloud. Get everybody here. So if I hit 5, this is the enchanter. So she tashed it. She may or may not slow it. Depends on if she gets it. I guess she, if we go here, spells. Doesn't look like she slowed it for some reason. So let me check this. Let's make this a 2. Just a little bit longer time for her. So let's hit 5 again. Our spells are fizzling. That's one thing. Having strength. All right, let's hit 5 again. So let's try that again. So Tash. And all right, she didn't cast it again. Here, let's disease cloud. Life tap. Despair. There we go. So 5 again. Fizzled. There we go. She cast it that time. I don't think there's enough time. Is what the problem is. So let's just make this 30. And we'll try that on a fresh mob. All right. There's a fresh puma over here. Disease cloud. 5. It's tashed. It's slowed. It's slowed, and I think there'll be a conflict between my debuff and her debuff, I believe. All right, so let's hit 3. It's gonna die like really quick, but there we go. I think everything's working. Let me see here. Beastlord is attacking and the pet's attacking. The mage is attacking. Obviously, you can see her damage there. She's attacking too. That's me. I don't need to worry about me. And then, so make sure your heals still work. Your heals work. And the wizard, he's shock of icing everything very well. All right, I think we are good to go now. Let's get over here out of this because we're gonna head off to Plane of Knowledge and then Najina or Lava Storm if we can't do Najina at that level. We're going to kill some stuff in Lava Storm until we can get in there at this level. Oh, I lost my little thing right here. So actually no, I'm just gonna end the episode here. I gotta fix all their little things, but there we go. That's pretty much what I do in between episodes. It took an hour and 25 minutes. That might be a little less when if I edit some things a certain way, but for the most part, that's what I do every 5 to 10 levels, depending on when I go buy spells. Sometimes I'll hold off on doing some stuff if I don't need to, just because of how much configuration is involved there. But we have 3 pets now. We have the wizard set up, the enchanter, the cleric is good to go. Good to go. Sorry, the mage and the Beastlord. So we are fairly good to go. And next episode will be in Najina, and we'll start from there and see how far we can go. But thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.